And going further in depth with our coverage, I spoke with the president of Global Partnerships for Oakview Group, Dan Griffis. All right, Dan, tell us about Acrisure Arena.
Well, there's a lot to tell, and obviously we're incredibly excited to be able to make this announcement today for the arena. It's a obviously we've been talking with the community for a long time about this project, and anytime that you can put an official name on top of it, outside of calling it Coachella Valley Arena, over the past 12 to 18 months, and in the conversation is a momentous day and something that we're extremely excited about. Acrisure is a company based out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, who I've known, one of the leaders of the organization for an extended amount of time, and in talking with him about their sort of larger marketing goals and the fact that they've had an amazing growth trajectory. I mean, they've gone from basically a $30 million company to almost a $4 billion company within a 5-year period. This is a 10-year deal, correct? Yeah, and that's very standard from a naming rights perspective. 10 years sort of minimum terms, with options to expand that another 10 years in the future.
Dan, in addition to the naming rights, what other elements does this agreement include?
Well, first and foremost, outside of the branding on the outside of the building and the marquees and everything else that typically go along with a traditional naming rights deal to bring awareness for the brand, they will have the jersey patch on the Coachella Valley Firebirds jersey. So we just announced that earlier this week, and revealed the jersey, which was a great thing for the community. So they will be on the chest of that jersey moving forward. And so that's a big branding piece. They will have obviously a lot of branding within the arena itself, from the digital LED inside the arena to dasher boards to the center ice logo that'll be on the ice or inside the ice. They'll have a representation obviously on all the wayfinding throughout the building and on the suite level. So all those things are pretty standard with a traditional naming rights deal. They'll be involved in all of our youth program, youth sports and youth outreach programs, all of our philanthropic initiatives as an arena and as a team. So they'll be very, very much embedded into that. And then obviously IP rights to the team, and the Firebirds and the arena, and then we'll see where that goes from there in terms of them being able to use those marketing rights to continue to develop the right sort of plan to engage the community in Southern California as a whole.
And I know you already touched on this, but how did this agreement come about? Did you go to them or did they come to you?
We went to them. So I've had a long-standing relationship with one of the leaders over at Acrisure. Actually, he was at a different organization before, and we were catching up a few months ago. This was actually a pretty quick process. Once they zeroed in on this asset and they understood about it, they knew that this was the right marketing vehicle for them, and they really wanted to be a part of the community and Coachella Valley and Southern California as a whole.
Do you think people might be calling it AA for short?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, a lot of arenas have get a nickname here or there. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how this thing develops. I mean, that's the best part of putting your name on something before it opens, and having this lead up period until we are planned opening in December of 22.
All right, Dan, we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.